Will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please respond me in a chat box saying that you can say it as yes, you can hear me.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, ma. Okay, so now yesterday we have discussed in our class saying that we will be working on a practical today, and all the practical content we have discussed as a theory part in previous class. The same thing now we will execute to work on a practical. So please remember, you will not do the steps which I'm doing for power on. Keep it the same screen. Don't follow the steps which I'm showing you now. You will only follow from where I'm saying you, because it will take a lot of time to turn on the device itself. So I don't want you to waste time on that. I'll just show you the procedures. You can make a point out of it. Fine. The remaining things, how to continue, from there I will tell you, so you can start following me. Until that, please observe the screen, whatever the procedure I'm going to do for turning on the SAP. And you will not do it right now. You can do it later on. Or from where I'll tell you to follow my instructions, according to that you follow me. Okay. So here I'm going to say share my screen. Yes, this is the screen. Okay. Now, since you have already got the software installed, so you will be finding like this as VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation. So when you open this, just observe, please don't do it. I'm opening to this. You may find this return to the screen. Resume this virtual machine. You will simply click on this resume this virtual machine and continue. You will not do any other things. But I'll show you previous step to this. So we are going to do how to start. How to start SAP. I'm going to show you. Please don't do it. There are two steps. So first step, turn on. Turn on SAP. So we are going to turn on, and how to use that we are seeing. So resume this virtual machine means I have done few steps in the previous uh, time. So maybe I have already worked in my this software. After working on software, what I've done, I didn't turn off the SAP software. I just made it as a pause. I just gave a pause so that from where I've stopped, I can continue. I really don't have to log in, make the system to run the processes, and then start SAP is not required. I just made a pausing of screen and continuing here, resume this virtual machine. This is what you will also have to do. Okay, but wait, I'll show you the other things. So this is there. Okay, this is there. I'm just going to close this. And here you will always, whenever you will close, you have to click on suspend. But I am going to do it as power on. Okay, so now first thing, when I go for this VMware Workstation Pro. So you see, this is the procedure how to turn on. First step, you have the screen power on this virtual machine. So when you get the screen, please wait, Windows is starting up. Okay, you will get the screen. Observe this, we have a 2 mouse point. Okay, we have a 2 mouse point and it says Control Alt Delete, right? So let me take it new and I'll draw this. Okay, I'll just mention the steps itself, no need of images. So because I am not able to show here. So step 2, okay, you will find 2 mouse point. Two mouse point. So see, 2 mouse point. You have to do what? Convert to 1 mouse point. How to convert this into 1 mouse point? You have a 2 points. Just see, observe this, 1 mouse point is moving, another is not moving. So you have to take this moving mouse point and click on the other one. So now it has become 1 mouse point. Okay, so take 1 point and click on other mouse point. To make it as 1. Next one, after this, it is showing you here Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. So if I press Control Alt Delete, it is showing me this screen. So if I press Escape, so it is showing me like this. Either you can press Control Alt Delete. Press Control plus Alt plus Delete. If this is not working, then you can also use Control plus Alt plus Insert. This also you can do either of this thing. After doing this, you get the screen. So it is saying me log on to Windows. Why it is asking me to log on to Windows? Because we are running the SAP software to a virtual machine. So to run through the virtual machine, first I have to activate it. So that means I have to run this. To run this, it is asking me some username and password. Don't change any username. By default, it will show you as ECCADM. Don't change this. So there is no uppercase or lowercase. It is just the same. Okay, anything will be accepted. ECCADM, and then it will ask you for password. Password is India 123. There is no uppercase or lowercase. You can just type it as India 123. Then since okay, INDIA 123, enter. Okay, out of this you can type any reasons. Now this is the screen you're getting. So after this you will be able to see. Now you will be able to see Windows Desktop. Windows Desktop. Now from here, the next step what we have to do. You have here SAP Management Console. SAP Management Console. Open this. I'll just show you. See, this is minimized. The screen is minimized. From this, I'm just maximizing the screen. I can see this. Okay, let me first update the points. Step 5. Open SAP Management console. SAP Management Console. This you have to open. Now in this, you can, when you open this, you will find here ECC. So which is this? This screen is called as from the screen. From the screen, SAP MMC. You will find a option. It can be only SAP or it can be like this ECC also, SAP system or ECC. So what you have to do, SAP system ECC, you will find it. Okay, so from this, what we are going to do, from this, right click on this SAP Easy Access, that is this ECC, then start it. Right click, click on start. Again, it is asking me a password. Okay, let me finish this. Wait, I have to update the step, then I'll do this. So right click on ECC and then start. Then there will be a username. So let the username be the same. Let the username be the same. You should not change. Okay, even in this case also, you should not change. Let it be. Do not change this. Again, the password will remain the same thing. I'm going to use the same thing, India 123. I copy this, paste here. Now minimize the screen. Even in SAP, I am going to right click, then start. It is a password, India 123. I click on this, OK. Right click, start. Then let me type INDIA 123. There is no uppercase or lowercase. I've just given everything in a lowercase. So India 123. Now observe this. This symbol of data hub was in a gray color. Now it has changed to yellow color. We have to wait until it turns into green color. Okay, let me update the step meanwhile. Once after starting, the symbol of ECC from gray color changes to yellow color and then to green color. So what it is? You need to wait. So now this has changed to green color. This has changed to green color. Now next thing what we will do is from this green color, minimize the screen. Minimize the screen. Now you can see this ECC, again the windows, right? So you have to do what? You will have to minimize. Now minimize the screen of SAP MCC. Then after this, now step 5 is done. Now we will go for step 6. So in a step 6, now after this you have another application, SAP Logon. You have another application as SAP Logon. Open this. I think you have been informed what will be the username and password for SAP. Was it been informed to you? Saying that SAP user India 1234, something like that?
No, ma'am, we haven't been informed.
Okay, fine. Let me tell you this. See, I got the screen SAP logon. Okay, so step after it turns into green, step 6, you have to open SAP logon. Now here username, and I have asked for this username and password. Username for all the pieces what is given is SAP user. So observe this. You are having a client number. So client number is fixed
Ma'am,
for everyone. Yes, ma.
ma'am, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Ma'am, once it turns into yellow,
Hmm.
like automatically it will change into green, or we have to do any process?
Automatically will change, but it will take lot of time. You have to wait it. That is what I'm suggesting you not to go with this power on option. I'll suggest you alternative option.
Okay, okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Client 800, SAP username for everyone, it is SAP user. For everyone, it is SAP user. And then there is no uppercase, okay? It is same thing. Now, password. See, I came to know that for few people, he has given a password as SAP user, and password is India, INDIA 1234 is a password, and language EN. Let it open. I'll finish this. So password for everyone, it is India 1234, or you may have SAP 1234. Okay, but till this step you will not do. You will not do any of these things. SAP log on. Okay, when you open a screen, now I will start working on SAP. Okay, so after logging in, now SAP is ready to work. I can start doing my work. So note, after login, that is log on, continue to work on SAP. This is what is log on procedure. Okay, so how to turn off? Okay, so first one I showed you how to start. Now how to close SAP. Okay, this is what you have to do from here. This is what you have to do. I don't want you to, whenever you will go for this close button, you can either click on this close button, or you have an option here, pause this, suspend this guest operating system. Okay, so method one, okay, you can go for this. There is a pause button. You will find a pause button, that is symbol. click on it. What is that pause button? So it says suspend. Suspend means we are not terminating the software, means we are not closing or quitting from the logon. Logout we are not doing. We are pausing the screen. Suspend this guest login. Okay, suspend the guest logon. That is what it suggests. See here, when I go for this, suspend this guest operating system. Okay, guest operating system. Okay, so you have to click on this. After you click on this, it will, after then you can close it. So now close the window. This is method 1. Now method 2. So you can click on close button. Close button means this into mark. Into mark. If you close on this, it will show you one screen. From the screen, you have to click on suspend. Don't go for power off. Okay, don't go for power off. Click on suspend. Okay, so suspend. Now this is closed. So what you have to do, click on close button and then click on suspend. Why I am suggesting you this is to log on. It will at least take half an hour. See, already we started a class at 6:30. We started a class at 6:30. Now it is 6:58. 30 minutes. Maybe sometimes it will take 40 minutes or even 1 hour also. So we don't have to do that. Okay. Now third one. So now how to use, this is a important part. This is what I want to you all to do. I want all of you to just follow this method. Method you will follow. Already you have software is been logged in and then he has paused your screen and given. Okay, so that means our system admin, when he came for software installation, he has installed, logged in and gave you all. After logging in, he has paused the screen and then turned off it. So it is in a position where it is suspended. Okay, method you will follow. Okay, important things. Okay, this is very important part which you have to follow. Okay, now see what I am going to do. I will open this SAP, that is virtual machine workstation. You will get the screen. You have an option, resume this virtual machine. Click on this, resume this virtual machine. That's all. This is what we have to do. You will open with resume this virtual machine, and when you close it, you will suspend it. Now it is easy. SAP is logged on and now we will start working. And here is an information. So before I start the class, if you're going to follow my instructions or follow my steps how I'm going to use SAP, then make sure you will open this, resume the virtual machine, keep it ready, and then you log in. Okay, so once you log in, it will be easy for you to. So open virtual machine, that is VMware. What it is saying, that VMware workstation. Open this virtual machine. Then here you will go for resume the virtual machine. So after this, now continue to work on SAP. Okay, so this is to open SAP and then to close. To close SAP, what you have to do? It is again the same thing. These two methods you can follow. Okay, these two methods you can follow. So to open, you have a method, you have to just follow this. To close, you have a method, you just need to follow this. Now we will continue to work. Till this, any doubt if you have, you can ask me. Anybody having a doubt? If you have a doubt, you ask me. If no doubts, please put it in chat box saying that one. Okay. We are only 8 to 9 people, but still I find only 1 or 2 people responding. Make sure we will interact more. So I need a response from everyone. Okay. So I'll start the practical now. Before that, I'll just give you 2 minutes break. I'll get back to you. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. We will continue with the practical part. Now we have logged into SAP, and in the previous session, I've already told you what is enterprise structure. So enterprise structure, that is company creation. In this, first point is company. So as per, see, two terms, let me tell you. In general, and then as per SAP. What are the terms? So in general, we will say it as groups of company. Groups of company, and here we say it as only company. And legal entity. Legal entity, this is called as company code. If it is a subsidiary company, if it is a subsidiary company, then also we will create it as company code. Then if we have a branches in same country, Then it is business area. Then again if we have a branch in other country, so we have to create it here as company code. We have to create it as a company code. Now we will start doing this. First step, company. We are going to create company. So first thing, as soon as I go this, you have a two options. You have a two options. First, let me say you the screen. This screen is called as SAP Easy Access. What we do in SAP Easy Access is, it is a screen where we will start doing all the accounting entries or master creation. What is this master creation? To record the transaction, I need the ledgers. What are those ledgers? Ledgers are something like where you will be having information to make. Say I'm paying a salary. So salary is a ledger. I paid a salary to an employee from bank. So take it as a salary paid to an employee from ICICI Bank. Now we'll have to create two ledgers. One is expenses, that is salary. Next one, ICICI Bank. Expenses, that is salary, comes under expenses. ICICI Bank comes under current assets. So these two are the things which we will do it as debit and credit. So debit and credit. So debit and credit means we have to record the transaction. Debit, salary, which is expenses, then credit, which has been paid through the bank, ICICI Bank. So we are selecting some option in the place of debit and credit as an entry. So what we have to do, that we call it as masters. To record any activities, to update any activities, we will be using this. To create or to record, right? We are going to use this to create or record masters or document. So in SAP, we don't say it as transactional journal entry. We will say it as document entry. Document entry means recording of transactions. Okay, this is what we do it in this. But before doing this entries, we must have some information. What information? We must have a company created. In the company we will go and start doing it. So to do all the settings related to company, in that case where we have to do what we have to do, so in that case we will go with this place. Now first thing, screen elements. So you have this menus, edits, favorites, extra, system and help. The screen, this option is called as tools or tabs. It is a tabs. It is a tabs. Okay. And then here we have some option. So saying that it is a tick mark, that is correct. And going back, modifying, cancelling, finding, these all are called as tools. Tools. And this small arrow mark, if you click on this, right? If you click on this, you will get a button. This is a bar. This bar is called as T code bar. T code bar. T means transaction. Transactional code bar. Which means for any options, whatever we are going to do, we will be having a shortcut. Most of the times we prefer using shortcut keys. So same shortcut keys in SAP, we call it as T code, transactional code. Okay, so in order to make the configurations and settings for my company, right, I have to go for this T code and type it here as SPRO. You can either type it in lowercase or in uppercase. You need to type it as SPRO, press enter. See, you got the screen. Okay, you got the screen. Now have to start doing my work. Again, we have to open one more option. So it is saying here as SAP reference IMG. SAP reference IMG. IMG means implementation guide. Implementation guide. We are going to implement or make a settings for our work. So you have to click on this. As soon as you click on this SAP reference IMG, you will get a list of options where we can start making a configurations, settings for our company. We can create a company. We can set the financial year. We can make the settings of ledgers. We can make entries. All the things we have to do. We can set the credit limits also. All the settings we have to do. I am going to repeat all the steps which I have done right now. To go back to the previous screen, you have this back button which is F3. You can click on this or you can use F3 also. Again, back. See, I'm into SAP Easy Access. You need to type it as SPRO. SPRO. Enter. You get the other screen, Executive Project. You will find an option as SAP Reference IMG. Click on this. Once you click on this, you will get the screen. If you find any confusions or any doubts till this, please ask me. Do you have any doubts? So let's fix this. If you have a doubts, you can ask me your whatever doubts you have, you can raise your questions. If no doubts, please make sure you will put it in a chat box saying that one. No doubt, one. If you have a doubt, you can reply, you can ask me. So always whenever I ask you if you don't have a doubts, please put it in a chat saying that one if no doubts. Any doubts if you have, please let me know. Kripa, no doubt. Manya, no doubt. And wait, I found Aditya. Yeah, Aditya, I got a attendance list today for SAP, but I didn't find your name in the list.
Ma'am, I paid this one in cash. The
Uh,
date when everyone else got the email, it was on sent on 13th. I paid on 14th. That's why.
okay, I'll check it out for your name and I will update it. Okay, because I'm not sure I need to confirm this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to confirm from you, I have asked, not any other things. Okay. Because I didn't find your name. I found few names and I still find the names which I received in that another 2-3 people have not joined. And which name I didn't find, the other name which was yours is only your names was missing. So I'm asking you. Okay. So nothing serious, just asking you about the class. Okay. Maybe you can ask your madam to update in a list so that we will get your name. Okay.
Ma'am, I
Okay.
think I
Fine.
already told her though.
Okay, because maybe I didn't get it because I got long back. I have to check with my team also about the names list. Fine then. Okay, we will continue with the class. Till this we have done. Let me update this. So I have typed here where you have to do. You will go to T code bar. T code bar and you have to type there. Type as SPRO. What is this SPRO? SPRO means SAP Project Reference Object. SAP Project Reference Object. Okay. Then after this, you will move to another screen. Okay. From the next screen. From the screen, you need to go for select. Which one was it? IMG activation button. Implementation guide. SAP reference IMG. SAP reference object. You have to select this. After selecting this, now we will start doing the steps of creating company. So first step is company creation. So company, which means group. Okay, so now from the screen, activity button, display IMG. First step, you have this enterprise structure and you have a file symbol with the specs mark. Okay, click on this arrow mark, drop down. You will not click on this option because it will not expand. You have to click on this arrow mark. Click on this enterprise structure. We need to create. For creating, we have a word as definition. Again, expand this button. Then financial accounting, define company. This is the navigation. Okay, so here you have define company. You have to open this. If I double click, it will not open. And if you see this file img activity documents, it will only give you information what is this option is related to. So since we have discussed it already, I'll show you what it is by double clicking on it. You will get a document open. So what it is? So it is a company or the organizational unit with the business organization having for commercial particular countries. So company, okay, what it is? Each company in a company definitions, you can customize this company which is there. So with foreign keys, which means already there is one predefined company G0000. In SAP, you can create a consolidated functional financial accounting based on the companies. That means I told you, group company doesn't require any financial reports to be prepared until and unless it is asked by the company members, board of directors or investors or shareholders. If these people are asking, only then you can prepare a consolidated report, or else it is not required. Okay, then it can have, this company can have one or more company codes, that is individual business unit, which can be a sole proprietorship. It can be your private limited company, partnership firm, or HUF, whatever the types of company. For what company, whatever you are going to create, that can also accept the legal dependent branches or other join the together as a legal, that is subsidiary companies is also accepted. And you can also create the charts of accounts and the financial here for your company. So the charts of accounts is as just now mentioned. Charts of accounts means the ledgers, so which is purchase, sales, cash, bank, rent, salary, all these are the ledgers. This and all will come under accounting groups. What is this accounting groups? Accounting groups are like direct expenses, indirect expenses, direct income, indirect income, assets, liabilities. These are called as accounting groups. In simple, it is accounting groups. We call it as charts of accounts. Okay, so now all these key things can be created for a company. Now we are only creating groups of company. So if you want to understand, you can go for this IMG activity documentation. If not, if you're going to create it, you have this IMG activity. If I double click, I said you it will not open. You have to click on this IMG activity. If you click on this, it will open another screen. So this is the screen. Okay, before I proceed, let me finish the navigations. Okay, I'll update this later. Okay, company. So in a company, you came to the screen which is showing me like this. If you are already having a company and those company you are going to check whether it is created or not, then you can go for position and search for it. If it is already created, you can create it. Okay, so I'll see here as empty, only 2 characters. So mtgp20, there is one company created. Suppose I want to, I'll again go with this position. I will search for KAT or this enter. So see, there is other companies created. This is only position is used for searching. Position is used for searching which is already available. To search the available information, you will go for position. This is a new things which we are going to create it as a groups of company. Then you will go for new entries. New entries is used for creating new data. Position is for available data. Okay, I'm going for new entries. Company. So what is this company? Company must always have a characters. Okay, company means you must mention a specific code for which you are going to maintain. Okay, so I'm going to give here royal. So how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Royal, right? So I can, you always, this is X, this will accept royal. I'm saying you royal 1, or any other things you want to give, you can give that. Okay. Or so royal 1. Okay, I'll make it as double A L. Okay, so this royal, I've just given royal groups. Remember this royal groups is a name and you have your company. Company. So company name. Now what is this company is? Whenever we create a company, it will accept, you have to give 6 digits or 6 alphabet. Or you can also use both alpha numeric. Okay, you can use any of these things. It can be only alphabets, it can be a combination of both, or it can be only numbers. Let's do this. So I'm going to give here ROYAAL. Okay, 6 characters I'm giving this. This is for our identification. You have to do this. Okay, you can also give 6 characters or 6 numbers or both the combination also you can use. Now here I'm going for this company name. So I'll say here as Royal Groups of Company. Royal Groups of Company. Then next one, name of company 2. In case if you have any alternative names, you can give it. If not, you can skip this step. Street address. So these are the details of address we are going to fill. I'm going to fill the address of NICT, 4th block, 33rd cross. Since I used to type the same address, I'm getting this predefined, means as a suggestion. Okay, if you're typing for the first time, you can directly type it. PO box, that means the nearest post office number. It will be asking you. It will be like 5 or 4 digits sometimes. So I'll give you as PO post office 500. PO post office 500. So the nearest branches PO, SO, some numbers will be there. So I just gave it as PO 500. Postal code is a area's pin code. So I'm giving here as 560011. City Bengaluru. And then now country. in which country your company is having, in which country all the legal entities are managed or controlled. So here, as we have taken Bengaluru, it is IN. You cannot type it as IND. The reason, in this drop down, they have particularly given two characters for each and every country. For each and every country, you have only two characters. Observe this. So we have India. So for India, it is IN. So select this. Language key, again you have a drop down. So for each drop down, you can click on this drop down option, or you can also use F4. F4 also you can use. Okay. So if you click on this, you will get a drop down. If I say F4, also I will get this. See, I'm just placing my cursor. My mouse is away. F4. I am getting this list. Language. So I'll go for the language. It is English. For English, it is EN. EN for English. Then I press enter. It is been selected. Now again, currency, I press F4 for the drop down. I know it is INR, but still I'm showing you the drop down. So INR, you can directly type it, or you can go with the drop down also. After filling this details, you have to save. For save, you have a button here, save, or you can see, observe this, it is saying save, Control S. We can also use shortcut key, Control yes. As soon as you press Control yes, you will get one more screen for customizing request. You can still make this save, no problem, but in case if you are going to make all your configuration under one roof, you can create your own request. That is only one time you will create while creating the groups of company. Here I'm going with create a request. Create a request, and I will say here as MCC college configuration. Then you have a same button. Again, save. Sometimes save will have Control S, sometimes it will have enter. So depending on that, you act accordingly. So I press enter. It is saved. Again, you have here, now there is no save button, but you have a tick mark. Tick mark is also saying that as enter. Okay, to continue. Again, I press enter. So now you can find this data was created. So I will update the navigations later for your notes. What we have created, company, then fill the details of address. After filling the address, then you have a country. Country is always a 2 digits code, IN. Then language, in which language you will use your SAP. So I'm going to use it in EN. Then it was asking me currency. Currency. So currency is INR. Okay. So this is are the details. Now after filling this details INR, you have to save this. For save, you can press Control yes. After pressing this Control yes, you will get a screen. Customizing request. Customizing request. From this screen, what you have to do, go to new request. That is create request. You have to go to create request. So then I have given the request name, just request name, no other things you have to change. Okay, request name I have given as MCC college configuration. You can give any name. Even you can give it as what is a company? Royal Companies Configuration. Royal Company Configuration you can give. Royal Company Configuration. So I have given this MCC college configuration. Enter to save. Again you have to press enter to save. So first screen to save, request created. So again enter to save is to save and close the configurations. So this step is done. Now what we have done, we have created a company. We have created a company. Under this groups of company, I still have individual business unit. So I have royal groups. Royal groups of company. Now under this I'm going to create the individual business unit. So I'll say has Royal Furnitures Limited. Then I will say Royal Megamart Private Limited. Then I have Royal Financial Service Fin Service Incorporation. So these are the companies. If you have subsidiary company, you can have another name also. So instead of Royal, maybe have taken something like take it as Wisdom. Wisdom. Uh, digital. Digital World. Okay, so this is another company as subsidiary company. For making understand, I'll also mention as subsidiary company. Okay, subsidiary company. Okay, now we have to create all these 4 companies. Before I proceed, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Anyone having a doubt? Yes? No? See, I told you already, if you have no doubts, please put it in chat box as one. Make sure you follow that. Catherine has no doubt. Kripa, no doubt. Aditya, no doubt. Manya. Okay. So good. Please keep responding me this like this so that I'll also feel that you are responding me, you're listening to my session. So all are active. If you don't respond me, I feel that you people are just idle logging into class and sitting. Okay. So please make sure you will respond in one or the other way. Now we'll start creating the companies. Okay. Vijay Lakshmi also has no doubt. Continuing this, so we are going to work with the second step, which is company code. And now we have to create all these things. For this, what I will do, I'll also make sure that, okay, wait, let me copy this out of box. So here we have to use, see how we are using in the previous step, 6 character. Here what will happen, company code will have 4 characters. Will be of 4 characters or 4 numbers or 4 things. Okay, so what I try to do here is I will take it here as RYL1. I'll create this as RYL2, RYL3, and then the last one RYL4. This is what I am going to create. Okay, so going with this, continuing to this. So we are into the company creation screen. Data is already saved, which is a group company. To come out of the screen, you can click on this back button, or you can also press F3. So again, to come back, F3. So we are coming to display IMG. We have created a group company. Now individual business unit, that is legal entity, we have to create. To create a legal entity, you have to go for edit company, delete, check company code. So I'll click on this activity button. Again, we have another 2 options. From this 2 options, go for the second option, edit company code data. So I select this. Again, we have to get one more screen. I'm getting another screen. So again, repeating the same thing. Position is to find, which is already created. And now new entries is for creating a companies. We are going with new entries. So RYL1, the name of the company. Name of the company I've given as Royal Furnitures Limited. Royal Furnitures Limited. I'll give this name. City, Bengaluru. Country, IN. Then currency, INR. Language, EN. Important part of this is usually every company, whenever there is an incorporation of a company, there will be a address of a company. But here we didn't get, only for groups of company we found it, filling the details where is the address. But what is this group company? It is only a managing authority, right? It is where it is all the business are managed or structured. But individual business are the legal entity which is to be maintained for doing the accounts. So here I'm not getting an address. Once you fill the screen and you save this, control yes, you get the other screen. Now here you have a prefix option. Fill the prefix. If at all you want to give any prefix to your company out of this anything like Miss Company, Doctor, Mr., Mrs., anything that you can fill. So now I'll go for company. Company, and this name of the company, Royal Furnitures Limited. If when I search this company where it is available or where it has been hidden or anything, if I have to search this, for searching I'll use the term RYL1. Fill in the details. So this business is also located in the same place as 4th block. Then 33rd Cross, Jayanagar, then postal code 560011, city Bengaluru, then country IN. Country is IN, region is a state or province. Some countries will have a state, some countries will have a province. Region means it is a state. Usually for Karnataka, we will be having a habit of giving KA, but here it is not KA. You have a digits, two digits. So based on each state, you have a digits. For Karnataka, it is 10. For Karnataka, it is 10. So you have to select this. Other details you can fill it. See, make sure wherever there is a drop down to select it, those details are filled, and even this one. Okay. So this is in which language I'm going to maintain. Fill the telephone number, mobile number, email ID. That is enough. After filling this, you have a enter button to continue. I press enter. Now see, when I press enter, I get the same request screen. We will not create now. Once it is created, I can make sure that the same thing it is showing me. In case if I'm creating another new company, then you go for create new request, or some other companies it is showing me instead of this particular one, then you can click on this drop down. Suppose this it is showing me, but it has to show me something else which I was creating. Instead of showing MCC, it is showing me some other things. Then again go for this drop down. Select MCC college configuration, then press enter. In case if it is showing some other things. If it is showing the same thing which you have configured, still you can continue. If you ask me, is it mandatory to create this request number? Not required. Just for our satisfaction, saying that all the creations we need it under one roof, we will do this. Even if we don't create, there won't be any problem. Okay. So this company is created. So what we have to do, you have to give this company code. Just one example I'll give, company code and company code name. So I have given as RYL1. Company code name I've given as Royal Furnitures Limited. Then fill the additional details. Save. Now you will get another screen to fill the address and contact details of company. Fill it and then press enter to save. Again, when you get custom request screen, again enter to save. This is what you have to do. Repeat this for other companies. I'll show you one more. One have done, another I will do. Now going back, F3. So again, new entries, RYL2. So name of the business unit is Royal Mega Mart Private Limited. I give this. Country, let me give city, I'll give it as Mysore. Country, IN. Currency, INR. Language, EN. English, save. Control S. Prefix, that is a title. Company, name of the company, Royal Mega Mart Private Limited. And now search term RYL to address. I'll give it as 9th Cross, New Ring Road Junction. New Ring Road Junction. Okay, then postal code 570011, then Mysore. Country IN, state is 10. Country is India, IN India. State 10, 10 is for Karnataka. All the other details I'm not filling. Let me press enter to save. Data was saved. If you get this message, that means it is saved. Since I've already got that first request for first company, second time it will not show me. Again, if I have to create the third company, go for back. Again, click on new entries and create. Two companies I've created. Another two companies is your task. You have to include those two companies and do it. Okay, I'm going back again, then close this. These two things are created. I have made what? I have made a company creation and groups creation. So what I have done, this group is created by me and company is created by me. I know that under this royal groups, all this legal entity falls. I know it, but SAP doesn't know that under this royal groups, all these are the units which falls under royal groups. So what we have to show, we have to say to that, saying that under this royal groups, all these four legal entity will fall. I have to mention that. I have to confirm it, saying that this is the things which falls under this. So what we have done, we have created royal group separately and individual business unit like Royal Furnitures Limited, Royal Megamarts Private Limited, the legal entity separately we have created, all separately. Now we have to link this as one part. For linking this, we will call it as assignment. We will call it as assignment. So third part is assign. Assign company code to company. Company means group. Okay, let me show you this. We were doing a definition. Definition means creating, closing this financial accounting. See, I can show you directly, but still enterprise structure, definition, and then from definition we'll go for financial accounting, define company, then edit company code. Define company is for groups of company. For legal entity, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Now we have already created this two. I'm closing this definition. From the same step, enterprise structure, you have to go for assignment. Assignment, financial accounting. Now you have first option, assign company code to company. Click on this activity button. Since we have already created company as well as company code, you will not find a new entries option. You only have position. Go to this position, search for your company RYL1, enter. So I got this. I have also created a groups of company RY, okay, ROYAAL. This is what I have configured, ROYAAL. So RYL1 is also my company, RYL2 is also my company. If you have created RYL3, RYL4, you will get it all in the one below the other. Just mention the company and then save it. So I've just mentioned it and I will save this. Now it has been assigned. See, it has been assigned now. Saved, data was saved. These are the two all the 3 steps you have to do it. For 2 companies I've done, and I want you to create all the 4 companies, all these 4 companies, and then configure. You can use the same characters, same names as I have done. If if you would like to do something different, you can try with the different names, different things also. Okay, so what we have done, you just go for this option and go to position. Then after going to position, you need to search. You need to search for RYL1. So you will get RYL1. You have to link it. Okay, you have to give a company code ROYAAL. Again, the next one, I'll just go for the next one, copy this, pasting, again pasting, again pasting. So for 2 and 3 and even the last one 4, all the things you have to mention this. After mentioning, you can save. So we have done 3 steps as of now: company, company code, and assigning company code to company. In these 3 steps, if you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Okay, fine. Thank you. No doubts. Aditya says no doubt. So no response from the others, I think. Fine. Let me tell you this. Till the 3 steps, whatever I have done, I want you to continue. So remember, you will not go with power on or power off. Click on the resume button, then continue with this company code and assigning step. Don't go for power on. And when you close, say now if I have to close this, I will only click on this pause button or this cross button. You will get it as suspend. So if this suspend is done, then you can close it. SAP is closed. You will get the screen so that I can continue from the same screen. Or again, when I started, I'll click on this play button and I can continue it. So make sure you will do this, or you can click on this resume button and you can continue. Only resume and suspend. These are the 2 things you have to do whenever you are opening a SAP. Don't go with power on option. I'm suggesting you not to go because it will take a lot of time. And this time I'm closing this with the cross button. Or first thing, I'll come back to the main screen. SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. Now I'll close this. Okay, now I'm closing this button. Close button. Suspend. So suspend, that means I have closed. So this 3 step, you try all this 3 step, and next in tomorrow's class, I want you to finish this 3 steps and keep ready with your software so that you can work with me. Whatever I will configure and I'll do the steps, you can do along with me. Okay. Now I'm just, okay. So all 3 steps is done. I don't want to go for the next step. So we will do the next step in a next class. Okay. So that's all for today. Hope you can practice this and get back to me in tomorrow's session. See you then. Bye.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, ma'am, for me, SAP, when I open that resume, the virtual machine is not showing, ma'am, that screen which you showed. For
Do
me,
you
it's showing
have
something
opened
different.
this virtual machine?
No, ma'am, that is not there. I'm not able to click that.
Just can you take a picture of your screen and share it with me on a WhatsApp?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute, I'll send it. I've sent it, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm just checking it. My computer, there is nothing. Go to that home and click on the home. There is an option, my computer and home. Click on home. After going to home,
Yes, ma'am.
what option you get?
It's saying create a new virtual machine, open a virtual
Go
machine,
to this
and connect.
open a virtual machine. Go to open virtual machine.
Okay, ma'am. And after that,
What you get now?
I'm getting that where the desktop downloads documents.
In which drive your SAP is installed? Which place?
I'm using it through the hard disk, ma'am.
Okay, open that hard disk.
Okay, ma'am.
No, 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 not create a new virtual machine. Okay, you have to go with this open a virtual machine. And when you go for open a virtual machine, you have to navigate to your hard disk. Go through the hard disk. From there, open virtual machine. You're not creating open virtual machine. Navigate to her hard disk where SAP is installed.
I should click on open a virtual machine, ma'am.
Yes.
And then
Then
after that, should
oh,
I
what you're getting now?
VMware 17?
Can you show me the screen? Like send me the picture of that screen again now.
Yes, ma'am. Sent it, ma'am.
Okay, once again. The third one, Windows Server 2003 Enterprise Edition option you have, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That you have to open. After you open, now what you get?
It says now resume this virtual machine.
Yes, continue from there, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
No problem, ma. Practice it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
See you then. Bye.